Hey people, welcome to Omnistrate. Let me start this video with a bit of an introduction to SaaS. Software powers our everyday life like nothing else before. Probably electricity is the closest revolution we had of this magnitude. Inside the software world, we are living in the SaaS era. Every software is delivered to us in that mode. Think about it. Netflix, Spotify, Slack, even the Google suite. Almost every software is being offered as a SaaS, with all the benefits included for both companies and us as users. Regardless of who you are, a developer, a startup founder, or a director in a successful enterprise, you know the challenges that come with building, managing, operating, and offering a SaaS. At Omnistrate, we know those as well. Our team has people from AWS and Confluent and such, people who really contributed to make those SaaS products great. And we are now on a mission to unlock that power to anyone in need of a SaaS operating system. Are you ready? Let's dive into Omnistrate and see how easy it is to deploy a full functioning SaaS, starting from just an image and a compose pack. All of this while reducing your time to market and decreasing the amount of engineering hours it takes to build that SaaS. It's very easy to get started. You just have to navigate on omnistrate.com, click on sign in, and get access, since you don't have an account yet. Once you filled your form, you just submit it, you get an email confirmation, and you're ready to go. Once I log in into the platform, the first thing I want to do is to navigate to account configs. In this case, we will get instructions to configure our account. Please follow them. We have also a video available. Once I configure my accounts, this is how it looks like. We configured an AWS account and a Google Cloud account. In order to configure, you just have to have a name, have a description, choose the cloud provider, and fill the information accordingly. Okay, once you've done that, you can navigate to service definitions, and you will have three methods to build your service. One is with your compose pack. You can import a pre-existing service. You can name it, describe it, even have a service logo URL, and you're good to go. You can use our GUI with the custom builder or a certified template. Now we're going to do that. Let's pick Outline Wiki. We can name our service. Then we have our compose pack. Basically, here is the place where you describe what you want to achieve with your compose. You describe all of your services. We have a bunch of custom params. To learn more about those, you can look at the docs. But let's keep it simple. You can choose the instance type. You can have a proxy, a reverse proxy to expose your service. You will have auto-scaling out of the box. And then you will decide, of course, DB password, DB user, DB name, everything you need to make your service work. You can define, of course, environment variables that are going to be evaluated either with your custom params, or they can also be static. And then, of course, you have dependencies between your services. In this case, we have the Outline Wiki app that depends on a Postgres database and a Redis cache. Once we've done that, we're good to go. Let's build our service. Now, we have to decide which hosting model we're going to use. In this case, we're going to keep the default, which is provider account. We can also choose bring your own account to deploy in our customer's account or directly in the Omnistrate account. In this case, I want to configure AWS. And I can also configure Google Cloud, but in this case, I want to keep it simple. That's it. Easy, right? Okay, service created correctly. Let's launch some instances. Here we are on the access side, where your customers can manage your service. This is the default experience and UI that your customers get after you generate any service for them. Let's launch an instance. Okay, click on Create, choose the cloud provider. In our case, we only configured AWS. Choose your preferred region, database name, password. Please use a secure one, a user, and the instance type you prefer. Click on Create, and you're good to go. Let's come back in a few minutes. While the instance is getting up and ready, as a customer, I can invite other users. Let's say I want to invite Luke at starwars.com. I can choose the role as editor or reader, and I can just send the invite. Now, as soon as the user will be registered, I will get a name. But let's just take it off for now. Then I can check the events. In this case, I only started one deployment. I can also check the dashboard, where I can see the service health, the resources, and the resource instances. Once the instance is up and running, your customer will be able to check the connectivity. You can see all the endpoints, all the ports exposed. Check the low health. You can see the health status is 100% and each of our nodes is running and healthy. Then they can check the metrics. They can check the CPU usage, load average, total RAM, used RAM, the usage in general, and the system uptime for each of the nodes. Same goes for logs. They can check logs for each of the components. This is great, but there is so much more when it comes to handle SaaS. From infrastructure management to set up and operate your infrastructure, operational management to automate day two operations, application management to scale, patch, and manage your application, commerce management to monetize your SaaS, and finally, tenant management to manage your tenants. To make your SaaS available across clouds, region, different hosting, and tenancy models. With Omnistrate, you can run your SaaS everywhere, multi-cloud, multi-region, on your account, or even your customer's account. We offer different hosting and tenancy models with no limits. With us, you can focus on what really matters. Try it yourself, sign up on omnistrate.com, and go SaaS in minutes. For any question, feel free to reach out at support@omnistrate.com. Don't forget to join our Slack community and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tutorials and demos. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Ciao.